My name is Kimberly Caldwell, and I'm from Charlotte, North Carolina. And before we go any further, I just want to say this from my heart. Listen, I don't just want to be blessed by myself. I don't just want my family to win. I don't just want my bills paid and my dreams fulfilled. I want my friends to be rich too. And when I say rich, I'm not just talking about money, I'm talking about peace, purpose, health, freedom, legacy, alignment. I'm talking about the kind of richness that changes your bloodline. Because wealth without community feels empty. Success without sisterhood feels incomplete. I don't want to cross over into freedom and look back at my people still struggling. I don't want to be the only one breathing while my circle is still holding their breath. I want us free together. I want us whole together. And security, financial independence. A clear roadmap to wealth that doesn't require you to sacrifice your life to get it. This isn't about escaping work. It's about designing income that doesn't demand your constant presence. Residual income isn't luck. It's structure, it's ownership. It's building something once that continues to pay you again and again, and you don't build it alone. This is where confusion becomes clarity, where vision becomes structure, where faith becomes motion. If you can imagine this, then let's make it happen. Stay here. Lean in. We're building differently. Why we're doing this, I'm glad you're interested in learning our why. People are tired of working paycheck to paycheck with no end in sight, missing precious moments with their children, and loved ones feeling stuck in cycles that never lead to breakthrough, not having a real plan for building generational wealth, being overwhelmed, overworked, and constantly overlooked. Women deserve more. You weren't created to merely survive. You were called to thrive, to overflow, to experience freedom in every area of your life, financial, emotional, spiritual, and relational. You deserve options, choices. The ability to say yes to opportunities without checking your account first. You deserve a community that celebrates you. And most of all, you deserve a life where your income doesn't demand all of your time. Introducing our Wealth Sisterhood, this movement is about more than money. It's about how wealth feels when you build it in alignment with your faith. God-centered abundance, real sisterhood, no competition, living at your next level with time and financial freedom, income that multiplies, experiences that fill your soul. This is where faith meets finance, where friendship fuels your future, where elevation isn't just aspirational, it's attainable. What we believe wealth is not a luxury, it's an assignment you were called to overflow, so you can be a blessing to others. Financial freedom isn't selfish, it's stewardship. When you prosper, your family prospers, your community prospers, your legacy prospers. Women thrive in community we weren't meant to build alone. The women who rise fastest are the ones who rise together. In our sisterhood, your success is celebrated, your struggles are supported, and your vision is honored. Residual income changes everything. When money comes in, whether you're working or not, everything shifts. Your stress decreases, your options expand. Your future becomes something you design rather than something that happens to you. Your next level requires a new environment. You can't grow in the same spaces that kept you small. Elevation requires new thinking, new strategies, and new relationships. This sisterhood is that environment designed to stretch you, support you, and celebrate your growth. The wealthy live differently. Have you ever wondered how some people seem to have all the time and resources in the world while others work twice as hard for half the results? It's not luck. It's not just a privilege. There are actual secret strategies the wealthy use that most people never learn. Wealthy people do not trade time for money. They understand that time is the most valuable asset and they protect it fiercely. They build systems that work without them. Their income isn't dependent on their physical presence or constant effort. They use leveraged income models. One action creates multiple streams of revenue that continue to flow. They focus on acquiring assets, not just income. Assets put money in your pocket. Liabilities take money out. The wealthy build asset columns. They value freedom over grind culture. Rest isn't lazy. Ease isn't unproductive. Peace is profitable when you know how to build correctly. These aren't gate-kept secrets anymore. This is what we teach, model, and implement together in our movement. The cash flow quadrant, I'm excited for you because you're still following along. This is one of the most important concepts you'll ever learn about money. The wealthy understand this framework, and once you see it, you can't unsee it. There are 4 ways people earn income, but only 2 lead to true financial freedom. Left side of the cash flow quadrant, time for money employees, you work for someone else. Your income depends on showing up. If you stop, the money stops. Self-employed, you own your job, but you're still trading time for money. You are the business without you, it doesn't run. Most people spend their entire lives on the left side working harder, feeling more stressed, and never quite getting ahead. The right side? That's where residual income, peace, and generational wealth live. Right side of the cash flow quadrant, freedom and leverage business owners, you own a system. Other people and processes create income for you. You have time freedom. Investors, your money works for you. Assets generate income without your active involvement. This is true wealth. Now please understand why you must shift. Remaining on the left side means you never get free. Your income is always tied to your time and physical effort. No matter how hard you work, there's a ceiling. You always work harder, not smarter. More hours, more hustle, more burnout. And still, the financial breakthrough feels just out of reach. You cap your earnings. There are only so many hours in a day. Your income can only grow if you work more, which isn't sustainable. Time is limited. You miss moments. You delay dreams. You put off rest. And one day, you realize you spent your best years building someone else's empire. Moving to the right side means leveraged income. Your efforts multiply. One strategy, system, or relationship creates ongoing returns without requiring more of your time. Wealth, not just more money, real wealth, the kind that funds your lifestyle, secures your future, and blesses your family. Peace. Financial stress dissolves when you have multiple income streams and time to breathe. Time freedom. Reclaim your mornings. Be present for your children. Travel without asking for permission. Live fully. Generational impact. You're not just building for yourself, you're creating a legacy. Your children and their children will benefit from what you start today. Imagine shifting your life. Okay, let's make this real for a moment. Close your eyes for a moment and imagine this, a typical day where you are no longer bound by someone else's schedule, someone else's demands, or a paycheck that barely covers your needs. Imagine a life where freedom isn't a far-off fantasy, it's your reality. Wake up without an alarm. Your body tells you when it's time to rise. No rushing, no panic, just peace. Travel whenever you want. Book the flight, pack the bags, go. No asking for time off, no stressing about lost income. Now, let's help your friends win with you. Share the strategy. Bring them into the movement. Watch them transform their lives too. Build wealth while living softly. No grinding, no hustling until you break. Just strategic action and consistent results. Work 10 hours a week. Imagine having 30 plus extra hours every week to rest. Create, play, and simply be. Let your money multiply. Residual income means your money keeps working even when you stop. Compounding wealth, growing abundance. This isn't a fantasy. This is the life our sisterhood is living right now, and it's available to you too. This movement makes it possible, a simple system anyone can follow. You don't need a business degree or years of experience. We've created a proven roadmap that's accessible, clear, and designed for women at every stage. A supportive sisterhood, no gatekeeping, no competition, just genuine women who celebrate your wins like their own and support you through every challenge. Mentorship and guidance, learn from women who have already walked this path. Get real answers, real strategies, and real encouragement every step of the way. A roadmap to residual income. Build income that flows consistently, month after month, without requiring you to work around the clock. This is the key to lasting financial freedom. Tools that help you grow, from training resources to done-for-you systems. We provide everything you need to grow your income and elevate your life simultaneously. Travel-based perks that pay for themselves. Enjoy luxury travel experiences that aren't just affordable, they're profitable. Trips that actually generate income. Yes, really. Real stories, real women. These aren't hypothetical success stories. These are real women in our community who decided to shift their lives and actually did it. Women just like you who were tired of the grind, ready for change, and willing to take aligned action. These are testimonial highlights which are summarized for you. V. Gail Simpson. V. Gail shares her experience of deep community, learning, and spiritual alignment through the Financial Freedom Crusade. Her story reflects the power of coming together, learning, praying, building, and growing in real-life settings that strengthen both business and sisterhood. Her testimony speaks to connection, growth, and shared purpose. Shay Davis, Faith Girl Shay, describes finding a tribe rooted in authenticity, empowerment, and real results. Through consistent residual income and genuine support, she experienced financial momentum and personal confirmation that she made the right decision. Her story highlights belief, consistency, and the rewards of aligned action. Tanesha Relford, Faith Girl Tanesha, shares how joining the movement expanded her mindset, strengthened her confidence, and helped her build income streams with clarity and purpose. For her, this wasn't just a network, it was a movement that empowered her to walk boldly toward financial freedom with intention. Her testimony reflects growth, leadership, and transformation. Every woman in this movement has a story. Every story starts with a decision. What will yours be? You deserve a life that feels good, looks good, and honors your calling. For too long, you've been told that financial freedom requires sacrifice, that wealth means grinding until you're exhausted, that success looks like burnout in a power suit. But what if that's not true? What if you could build wealth while honoring your need for rest? What if financial freedom felt soft, spacious, and aligned with your faith? What if the path to prosperity didn't require you to abandon your values, your joy, or your peace? You deserve freedom, not just survival. You deserve overflow, not just enough. You deserve a life where your income supports your dreams instead of stealing your time. You deserve a community that celebrates you, mentors you, and genuinely wants to see you thrive. This isn't about chasing someone else's version of success. This is about designing a life that feels authentically yours, abundant, purposeful, joyful, and free. What you gain when you join us: a clear path, no more guessing, no more confusion. You'll have a step-by-step roadmap that shows you exactly how to build residual income and achieve time freedom. Residual income, money that comes in consistently, whether you're working, sleeping, or traveling. This is the foundation of true financial freedom. Travel experiences: take 2 vacations every year funded by the income you build. Explore the world without the financial stress. Sisterhood: connect with women who understand your vision, support your growth, and celebrate every milestone with genuine joy. Mentorship: learn from women who have already achieved what you're working toward. Get guidance, encouragement, and real-world strategies that work. Leadership development: grow as a leader. Develop skills that serve you in business and life. Become the woman who inspires others to rise. A wealthy mindset: shift the way you think about money, success, and abundance. Unlearn scarcity, embrace overflow. Confidence, clarity: move forward with certainty. Know your worth, trust your vision, walk in the fullness of who you were created to be. We're getting close to the end of your discovery. This is your invitation. If you've been praying for a sign, consider this it. If you've been asking God for a way out of the cycle you're in, this is your answer. If you've been hoping for more time, more peace, more purpose, more abundance, you're exactly where you need to be. More time, more money, more peace, more purpose, more sisterhood. This invitation isn't random. You were led here for a reason. Your next level is calling, and this sisterhood is ready to welcome you. You don't have to figure this out alone anymore. You don't have to keep hustling without a plan. You don't have to settle for a life that feels too small for the vision God placed inside you. There's a better way, and it starts here. In your next step, we host private decision calls for women who are ready to learn how this movement works and how they can be part of it. These aren't high-pressure sales calls. They're intimate conversations about possibility, strategy, and sisterhood. Get back with the person who invited you to join this movement. She's here to answer your questions and walk with you into this new season of abundance. On your decision call, you'll learn how to take 2 vacations every year without stressing about the cost or losing income while you're away, how to work just 10 hours a week and still build meaningful, consistent income that supports your lifestyle, how to build residual income that flows into your account month after month, creating true financial freedom. The beginner's secrets: the wealthy already know the strategies most people never learn, but that change everything. And last but certainly not least, how our sisterhood wins together by supporting, celebrating, and elevating each other at every stage. Secure your invitation. Limited seats available. This isn't a webinar with hundreds of people. We keep this decision call small and intentional so every woman gets the attention, clarity, and support she deserves. Space is limited because intimacy matters. If you're ready to step into the life you've been praying for, if you're ready to shift from survival to overflow, from hustle to ease, from isolated to supported, this is your moment. I want my friends to be rich too, and that includes you. This movement started with the simple belief: wealth is better when it's shared. When your friends are winning, celebrations are sweeter. When your circle is thriving, life feels fuller. When the women around you are financially free, everyone's capacity to give, serve, and love expands exponentially. You were never meant to build alone. You are called to rise with a community that sees your worth, honors your journey, and cheers for your success as loudly as their own. That's what we do here. We don't gatekeep, we don't compete, we elevate together. So yes, I want my friends to be rich, and that includes you. I want you to experience the soft life you've been dreaming about. I want you to take those vacations. I want you to work 10 hours a week and spend the rest of your time living fully. I want you to have residual income that gives you options, peace, and freedom. I want you to build generational wealth that blesses your children and their children. This is your invitation. This is your moment. This is your sisterhood. Welcome home. Ask yourself, who in my circle deserves financial freedom? Who needs access instead of advice? Who needs opportunity instead of another motivational quote? Because your obedience could be someone else's breakthrough. I want my friends to be rich too. Because when we rise together, we change families, we change communities, we change generations. And that's not just a dream, that's the assignment. Call the person who invited you to this webinar today, or click the button to schedule your alignment call today with her.